Hi everybody, this is Bonnie and I'm coming to you today with this really cool, fun card. It is so pretty. I'm going to lift it up here. The camera is not doing it justice. My camera is just not that great. I'll make sure I have some better photos at the end. And we're going to make this card today, and it is an awesome, fun card. But before that, I have a couple announcements I want to talk about. So stick around because we're going to do this card here in a few minutes. First announcement that I want to make is my online class. I've been running this online class now for a week. You only got 2 more days to jump in on this online class. Now, let me tell you a little bit about how this online class is working. You have 2 ways of getting this online class. The first way is if you order the stamp set and the framelits together, then you will get this kit for free. You'll get everything you need here to make these cards for free. Plus, you will get 3 exclusive videos, or it might be one big long one, on how to make all 3 of these cards. So that is a plus for me and for you guys, because it's a step-by-step instructions on how I did everything on the cards. And then the other way, if you already have this bundle and you're like, oh, I already have that bundle, I don't need it again, then you can just order these. And you can order this for $15. So I want to tell you something though. If you don't have this bundle, this is an awesome way for you to be like super duper double dipping, triple dipping actually. So this is a great way. You know, this is not a bundle in the book that's 50% off. I tried to give you a stamp set and a framelit that had lots of stamps and stuff in it. And this has 37 stamps. The sayings on here go from happy anniversary to happy birthday to thanking you, congratulations. So there's lots and lots and lots of sayings that go with this, and then all these wonderful flowers. The framelits themselves come with 27 framelits that you can either use with the stamp set or not, which there is some awesome cards. I've got a bunch of ideas over on my Facebook page that I've done with this in the past, and so it's a really good deal. Now, if you buy this from me, this bundle, it is $57, but you get the free card kit, which is $15 free, so you're getting $15 free. Then Stampin' Up, because it's celebration, for every $50 you sell and that you buy in Stampin' Up product, you get a free item from them. And they have from stamps to paper to ribbon to dies. I mean, they have so much to offer over there, so you can get something really awesome. So now you're getting another item for free. That's not all, because if you order $25 or more from me in the month of March, I have a monthly card kit for everybody that orders from me in March. Gets all the supplies for this card. So you will be getting supplies enough to do 6 cards, whether you want to use them all with this or if you want to use them with some other things. I try to keep my monthly cards. I did use stamp sets with this, but I do try to keep it so that if you have a stamp set of your own already, you can just use it with what you have. So you don't have to always use with what I have. So that's, I mean, that's like 3 free things that you're going to get. So I just want to let you know that if you want to get all 3 of these, you really need to jump over there, because this online class ends on the 22nd. So after that, midnight at 22nd, the online class is done. And I have a few kits left, so jump over there and grab them before they are gone. And I really appreciate all your business and everything. I cannot say thank you enough for your support, comments, and so on. So make sure you stop over there and grab these while you can. Okay, so now we're going to make this card, this amazing you. You are simply amazing is the name of this card. And it is using never fear, like I told you, you can get something free from Stampin' Up. It's using this kit. So if you really like this card we're doing, you pop over there and you get that stuff, then you can get this kit, this stamp set, for free. So how wonderful is that? Sorry for the shine. I'm trying to keep it off the camera. So you can jump over there and you can grab this set too. So let's get started with this card, class, and get going. So here we are. We're going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And the colors that I'm using today are Crystal Coral, Melon Mambo, Pool Party, and Lemon Lime Twist. So we're going to get all these colors opened. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, we are going to start. It looks like this little starburst that's in the set, but I thought, my gosh, it looks also like fireworks. It could be a sun. There's so many things out there, so I really, really like this little set. So we're going to dip it into the Melon Mambo first, and we're going to put it down here on the bottom of the page, and I'm just going to put it kind of off it a little bit, so it looks just like that. Isn't that kind of cool? Clean it up over here, and I like to stamp off a little bit to make sure. Now we're going to come over here with the Crystal Coral. I'm going to stamp that up. Now I want to make like a joined circle kind of thing. So I'm going to stamp it here like this, and then I'm going to turn it around and kind of overlap it. It's a little tricky, but like that. It's not too bad. I'm happy with the way that turned out. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the Lemon Lime Twist and we're going to stamp that one up. And we're just going to stamp this kind of wonky over here on this page. So it's kind of like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Pool Party and I'm just going to stamp this in the corner. So it's like that. I really, really like the way this card's coming out. So now we're going to move these off to the side because we don't need them for a little bit. Don't need them in. And now we're going to grab our Versamark. And this is where, before we stamp, we're going to take our embossing buddy and we're going to stamp up this whole card. We're going to kind of go over it. Just give it, because this will let the embossing powder that we're going to use only stick to where we put the Versamark that we're about ready to put down. So I'm going to open up the Versamark and I'm going to stamp it up. And down here in this corner, I'm going to try to do a full circle. Now, you might not be able to see this on the page because it's clear. It's like a water type thing. But once we start doing stuff to it, the magic begins. Okay? Then we're going to take it, and I'm going to go up here, and right about here somewhere, I'm going to stamp it. Take it again. And we're going to come up here a little wonky. We're going to stamp it. And then I'm going to do one more right over top of this blue a little bit. So right there. Now, I don't know if any of that's picking up. Pick it up a little bit and see. You could see any of that. Not really. Okay. So then we're going to take a piece of scrap paper. I'll put this off to the side for a minute. And I'm going to take my white embossing powder. Let me pick this back up, and we're going to sprinkle this all over here. Now my embossing powder has a little glitter in it because I was using something different, and it ended up getting into my white embossing powder, but that's okay. I still use it. A little sparkle in everybody's life. You probably still can't see it, maybe right there where it overlaps a little. And then we're going to put this back in here. Set this off to the side for a minute. And before I heat this up, I got one more thing to stamp. I'm going to get this out, and I've got this stamp set that says Are Simple. It comes in the set. Get this down there. We're going to do some little powder embossing. And then we're going to stamp this. I don't even know if I have this upside down, but it's okay because we're going to be cutting it out. Okay, get back in our scrap paper. Sprinkle this on a little bit. Put it back. There, see, that came out really nice. See how that came out? Okay, we'll set that off to the side while I clean this little bit of a mess up. I love, love, love to emboss. It was one of my favorite things when I first started selling Stampin' Up, so I'm very excited about this. Okay, now we're going to get the heating gun, and it's going to get a little loud. I'm going to bring my stuff back in, but you're supposed to heat off the page a little bit, then, you know, turn it on, off the page, turn it on away from your paper, and then heat it up. So I'm going to try to get this into the camera the best I can, and sorry for the noise. Okay, now as you could see, I had gone back a couple times because you don't want to hold your heating tool in one place too long because it ends up, it could end up burning your paper. So that's why I kept kind of moving it quickly around and stuff. Now the new Stampin' Up tools, heating guns, have two different temperatures. I don't really know how that exactly all works because I don't have one. I hope to have one here soon. And then I will be able to give you more if you should have it on the higher, the cooler, whatever, because there's two different temperatures. But for this one, I just like to pull it away, heat it up a little bit ahead of time, and then go over it. So that's how I do it. You really still can't see. A little bit of a shine right there. But all this is going to pop here in just 2 seconds. So we're done with the Versamark. So now we're going to bring in our stamp pads and our sponges. So I'm going to start with, let's put this over here for a minute. I'm going to start with the Melon Mambo. Ink it up a little bit. And we're going to start right here. And we're going to come off the page and then come in to the page. And we're just going to keep blending. And you can go as dark as you want. You can go out light. It's however much you want to do. And I think that looks pretty good right there. So I'm going to stop with that color. Then I'm going to come in with the Crystal Coral. I'm going to stamp this one up. And I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to start off and come in. And do it as light or as dark as you want. Go up a little bit onto that other one that we just embossed there. And just keep going like this. I like it a little bit darker, so I'm going to keep going. This is not pretty. Oh, I should tell you while I'm doing this, I saw this card on Pinterest. Her name was Paula Dubs. I tried to go back to her website to give you a link in the description box, but all it would do is take me to the picture. So I'm not really sure, but that's where I saw this card from. I'm not sure how she did it. All I could tell was the colors, and I kind of tried to figure it out. Pretty sure this is how she did it, but just to let you know. Then I'm taking the Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm blending them. And I'm blending them right into the Crystal Coral, and it gives it like a yellow. Isn't that kind of cool? I'll try to put the camera up close here in a minute, because I know I zoomed in quite a bit, But if I zoom in any more, it kind of distorts the look. But isn't that cool? Then the last color I'm going to do is Pool Party. And I'm stamping this, and I'm starting off the page, and then I get onto the page. And again, I'm going to blend the green and the blue, and it kind of gives you a darker color. Isn't that cool? I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty cool. All right. Now, the last thing we're going to do, this is where it'll make the card pop. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a paper towel. You could take a tissue. You could take whatever you want, but you're just going to go over top, lightly rub over top the embossed image that you have, and it takes the ink that you wiped over it off. And you're just going ever so lightly, and it makes that pop, the image that you put down. So by going over top of this ever so lightly, it takes it off. I'm going to pick this up so you guys can see it, because I'll tell you, it's awesome in person. Hope my camera focuses. And can you see how it just made this white pop out, and then you still have the darker images underneath and stuff? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. And I just absolutely love it. So there's that part of the card. So now we're going to do some more fun stamping. We're going to take black Memento ink, and we're going to take the stamp set that says Amazing. And I'm going to stamp this down to make sure I have it. I had it upside down, so it's a good thing I did that. Let's stamp that down. And then we're going to stamp this card. Amazing. I got a little, oh, I hope this works still. Got a little, the paper moved and it bumped my item. Oh, see what it did? It bumped it right there. Oh, it'll be okay. Maybe it'll look like a little shadow. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece that we embossed, and we're just going to cut it down really small into some tinier squares. I just think it will look nice. So it kind of looks like that, and then we're going to hold it over here, and we're just going to go really... It makes me think of that that little tape, the well, it'll come to me in a minute. My brain is kind of like, oh, what was I thinking? It makes me think of that when you label, the labeler machine, if you did it in black, and it gives you like a little, like you have separate words and you cut them. I don't know, that's what it makes me think of. So I'm going to take the word simple first, and we'll put this right here. And then I have the word R. And I'll give you the measurements to the card too. I haven't done that yet. And then I had gone ahead already and I pre-punched out the word U, and I did this with the framelits that you can get also for free with Celebration, but the framelits are with a $100 order. So if you want the framelits, you need a $100 order, but they do have the word U in the stamp set, so if you didn't want the framelits, then you could still just stamp the word U, but I really liked this look of it. So put this right here, just like that. And then the measurements for everything, the base card right here is 8.5 by 5.5, and it is scored at 4 1/4. So this is our base card. And use your bone folder to get it nice and crisp, but lace flat. Then we're going to take and we're going to add the white piece on top of the black piece. The black piece is a 4 by 5 1/4. And then the other stamped white piece that we did is 5 by 3 3/4. So it just goes down 1/4 of an inch each time. And then we're going to put this card on top of here. So it looks just like this. And then the last thing I went ahead and I did was I took a bunch of little rhinestones that I had. I had a bunch here. Card. It was simple, it was easy and fun. This one I screwed up a little bit. I might be able to go over it with a little gel, or I might be able to touch it up and create something with it, but I still really like how both of these cards came out, and I hope you really enjoy this. I'm going to try to pick up. So this is the card. I'll make sure I have some pictures at the end. And don't forget to go over, only 2 days left for my online class, and, you know, help me out, give me your support and love. I'd really, really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Bye-bye.